Welcome to GOA365 English News Bulletin. I am Brian Sequeira and these are the headlines. Goa could hit its COVID-19 peak around 20th January with about 10 to 15,000 cases daily, say experts. PM holds meeting with chief ministers as cases surge. Goa creates a unique record which no other state has achieved in a 5-year tenure of the current assembly as 24 or 60% MLAs change parties. Chilly weather grips state as temperatures drop nearly 3 degrees lower than normal. State also sees isolated areas bathed in fog, mist early this morning. Now for the news in detail. Goa has created a unique record which no other state in India has achieved. In this 5-year tenure of the current assembly, 24 MLAs have changed the party. This accounts for 60% of the total strength of the house.
The story of party switching starts as 10 Congress MLAs split from Congress and merged with BJP as 1/3 strength of the party. This was a major defection. Congress also lost its senior MLA Ravi Naik to BJP just before elections. Also to Salsette MLAs Luiduna Falero and Alex Reginald Lawrence joined TMC. BJP too faced major jolts before the election despite being single largest party. Former BJP Minister Michael Lobo joined Congress and BJP MLA from Vasco Carlos Almeida joined Congress. The Kottalim BJP MLA Alina Saldana too has joined up. Two MGP MLAs Manohar Baba Usgaonkar and Deepak Prabhu Pavaskar defected from MGP and joined BJP. However, MGP managed to pick up BJP MLA Praveen Zatia from May. Looks like independent MLAs from Goa too needed some shelter. All three independents joined a party before elections. BJP managed to get hold of two independent MLAs Rohan Khaute and Goin Gowde, while independent MLA from Sangye Prasad Gaonkar joined Congress. The strength of Goa forward came down to two MLAs after its Saligaon MLA J. Salgaonkar joined BJP, who said BJP was the only expert in playing split and merger tactics. NCP's only MLA Churchill Alema merged the legislative wing of the NCP into TMC and TMC got its first MLA before the elections. Samip Narvekar for GOA365.
A Panchanama was conducted on the old Goa heritage site construction issue. Present were activists and opposition. Aam Aadmi Party said that the Panchayat is on the right track, but the TMC says that the government is trying to save this construction, arguing that structure should have been demolished long back.
Old Goa Panchayat inspected the controversial construction in Old Goa heritage site and conducted a Panchanama. Panchayat said the demolition notice would be issued after meeting with Panchas. Sarpanch Janita Madkaikar, AAP leader Amit Palekar, TMC leader Reginald Lawrence were present. Listen to him.
आता आमचं प्रोसिजर चालू झाला इन्स्पेक्शन केलं लायसन ऑलरेडी केले आता जर पंचनामा केला आणि वितीन आम्ही आता क्विक मिटींग घेता अर्जंट आणि तेका नोटीस धाडटा
नोटीस किती म्हणतात
डेमोलिशन नोटीस धाडटा वाय इट शुड नॉट बी डेमोलिश
वाय इट शुड नॉट बी डेमोलिशन नोटीस
वाय
तुम्ही ते क्वेश्चन
कितल्या बेगान तुम्ही दितले ही नोटीस आता
क्विक म्हणजे म्हाका 4-5 दिसा भितर मिटींग घेता
ओके तुम्ही सर्वे केला मार्किंग केला टेप व्हाट डज इट शो प्रेझन्स ऑफ इलिगॅलिटी
हय इट्स इलिगल कित्याक जेन्ना लायसन रिवोक केलं इट्स इलिगल
डेमोलिश जावंकूच इलेक्शन पण आम्ही पहिले मीटिंग घेता आणि तेजेर आम्ही सगळे फॉलोअप करता.
How can government give permission to the construction in heritage site? How can the Panchayat say that they won't demolish the construction? The question is still haunting protesters. Persons giving permission to illegal construction should be held guilty and a criminal investigation carried out, Palekar said.
पहिली परमिशन दिली कशी? Question is how these permissions were granted fraudulently. So that is the basic question which arises. These are absolute fraudulent manner in which the permissions were granted. I think government should also take a responsibility and fix a responsibility on all those authorities. Town and country planning asut, Talathi asut, deputy collector asut, all are involved in grant of these permissions, and I think it is time that action is taken against them for criminal investigation also.
The protest is going on for a long to demolish the construction at the Old Goa heritage site. Why the notice had to be reissued to demolish construction when it is illegal? Government is taking its time to demolish the construction in bid to save it, TMC leader Reginald alleged.
And a notice diwpak and a time kadpan already notices are served. They have to go ahead for a demolition.
पंचायत एकलीच झगडटा हिंगा आता ही दुसऱ्या डिपार्टमेंटा हांगासर कोण ना
आम्ही रिवोक केला आम्ही
तरी वो केल्या म्हणटा ते ओगी रावल्या
You have, answered my question. The very fact they are not there shows that their involvement is there to protect the structure. The government is totally protecting the structure. You can make out they have not come for the inspection. You can see from the inspections show lackluster. Police they go late.
William Rodriguez for GOA365 from Old Goa.
Election preparations have begun as the election date is coming closer. Central forces are in the state and they held a flag march in South Goa. Watch. We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Goa could hit its COVID-19 peak around 20th January with about 10 to 15,000 cases daily, State Expert Committee member Dr. Shekhar Salkar said today. However, Dr. Salkar also said that even though hospitalization rates are well under control, we should be cautious. The Prime Minister too stressed on localized containment as he held a meeting with chief ministers. Here's more on this.
Goa has been seeing a surge in cases with about 2,500 to 3,000 daily new cases and about 14,000 active cases. Dr. Salkar said that hospitalization rates have remained low with only about 7 people out of 14,000 active cases being admitted for high oxygen support. However, Dr. Salkar has warned that hospitals may get put under pressure as doctors and nurses are testing positive for the virus. In the last couple of days, around 100 doctors and workers in government hospitals are down with COVID.
It is not at the peak. अजूनपर्यंत ती अर्दीच पावल्या आणि अर्ध्याक आम्ही काल पहिले की ऑलमोस्ट 3,000 प्लस नवे पेशंट आम्ही पहिले आणि पॉझिटिव्हिटी इज अराउंड 30%. दॅट मीन्स आमच्या माझ्या हिशोबाप्रमाणे जर आम्ही वचले तर कंपॅरेटिव्हली लास्ट आम्ही जर स्टडी केली ती पहिले की ह्या फावट ही जी ओमायक्रॉनची वेव असा इट मस्ट बी अराउंड 3 to 4 times ऑफ वॉट इट वॉज देअर ऑफ डेल्टा. ताजी इन्फेक्टिव्हिटी हाय असा. सो आमकां एक्सपेक्टेशन असा की इन नेक्स्ट 8 days मे बी बाय अराउंड 20 तारखेक और 20 ताच्या आसपास येवटेन we will be seeing around 10 to 15,000 patients per day. And ताज्या नंतर ती it will come down. So तो हो जो आता नेक्स्ट एक 8-10 दिसाचो जो काळ असा तो सामको आमकां इम्पॉर्टंट असा बिकॉज जरी आम्ही म्हणले की इट इज लेस लेथल तरी आसतना एडमिशनचेर मातसो प्रेशर येऊ शकता कित्याक आमचे दोतोर आणि आमचे सिस्टरी आर गेटिंग इन्फेक्टेड. सो दे आर गोईंग आउट ऑफ दीस आणि खूपशे दोतोर आता इन्फेक्ट जाल्ल्या कारणान आणि सिस्टरी इन्फेक्ट जाल्ल्या कारणान त्या हॉस्पिटलांचेर प्रेशर येता. जीएमसीचो जर डेटा वॉज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट 85चे आसपास थंय पेशंट एडमिट असा तातूंतले ऑलमोस्ट ओनली 35 सुमार पेशंट हू रिक्वायर्स ऑक्सिजन बाकीचे फक्त बिकॉज ऑफ कोमॉर्बिडिटीज एडमिट असतात. दॅट मीन्स 50 पेशंटांक थंय कांयच तकले त्रास ना. दे आर जस्ट स्टेईंग देअर बिकॉज दे आर कोमॉर्बिड असा म्हणून. पण बाकीच्या 30 जाणांक भितरले 25 जाणांक फक्त सादो ऑक्सिजन असा. खरे पेशंट हा ते खरे 7च जाण असा. विचार भितरले 2 जाण असतात तांकां व्हेंटिलेटर लागला. 2 जाण हा तांकां हाय फ्लो नेझल ऑक्सिजन लागता म्हणजे HFN आम्ही म्हणतात आणि 3 जाणांक नॉन इन्व्हेसिव्ह व्हेंटिलेटर्स. सो कंपॅरेटिव्हली 14,000 जे आमचे पॉझिटिव्ह पेशंट सध्या आहा एक्टिव्ह पेशंट आम्ही म्हणतात 14,000 आसा तातूंतले फक्त 7च जाणांक सध्या प्रॉब्लेम आसा. आमची जी एक्सपर्ट कमिटीन आम्ही जी नॉमिनेशन केला की फ्रॉम 10% to 40% बेड जर फुल जाल्यो ऑफ द गोवा मेडिकल कॉलेज सुपर स्पेशालिटी ब्लॉक दॅट मीन्स तांचे 540 बेड्स आसा भितरले 200 जर अश्यो ऑक्सिजनाचेर लागले पेशंट म्हणजे 200 पेशंटांक जर ऑक्सिजन लागले 200 पेशंट एक्च्युअली ऑन ऑक्सिजन असले देन वी विल ओपन अप साऊथ अँड म्हणजे विथ मोर रिस्ट्रिक्शन्स विल कम म्हणजे टुरिझम बिरिझम विल बी रिस्ट्रिक्टेड करचे पडटले आणि 50% पावले सुपर स्पेशालिटी जाल्यार आम्ही वी विल ओपन द साऊथ अँड नॉर्थ गोवा हॉस्पिटल अँड तीन हॉस्पिटल 50% जर ऑक्सिजन बेड्स जर यूज झाले विच विल बी अराउंड आय वुड से अराउंड 400 बेड्स जर आमचे ऑक्युपाय झालो then there should be total curfew or something government has seriously vichar karcho padta.
The government this time around is not taking any risk. South Goa Hospital Hospicio is now being designated as a COVID hospital with doctors, staff and ambulances being prepared. The move comes as a precautionary action after Dr. Salkar has warned that the state may see 10 to 15,000 cases daily by 20th January.
फालच्यान हें हॉस्पिटल कोरोना पॅन्डेमीक हॉस्पिटल म्हणून हें फाल्यां चालू जातलें कित्याक आज आमच्या फाटल्यान पळयता तुमी नर्सीस स्टाफ हो सगळो आतां भितर वचपा लागले कडेन आसा भितर निवळ करतात ह्या जें हॉस्पिटल हितूंक सद्याक 200 बेडेड हॉस्पिटल म्हूण हें कोरोना हॉस्पिटल म्हूण हें करतात 200 बेडी घातले कडेन आसात आनी हांगा सगळे जो स्टाफ आसा हांगा डिप्लॉय केले कडेन आसा आज आमच्या फाटल्यान तुमी पळयतात की हें कशें काम करतात हे हांगा कित्याक फाल्यां स्टार्ट करपाचें आतां हांगा एम्बुलन्स कोरोनाची एम्बुलन्स सुद्दां हांगा रेडी आसात पूण हेज्या करता की गोवोरमेंट खंय तरी सामको जाग्यार येयले कडेन आसा की आज डॉक्टर साळकर जो आसा तेणी सांगले कडेन आसा की ह्या 20 तारीख म्हणल्यार दिसा 25,000 सुमार केसी मेळपाक शकता म्हणून आमचे कडेन 25,000 केसी मेळ्ळ्यो जाल्यार आमचे कडेन हॉस्पिटलांची बेडी तितले आसता काय कितें डॉक्टर आसता काय कितें एवेलेबल कित्याक असली पॅन्डेमिकांतल्यान कोरोनाच्या डॉक्टरां सुद्दां जावपाक शकता म्हणून लोकांक एक विनंती की लोकांनी मातशें मास्क सॅनिटायझर हें जें आसा यूज करचें मेळत थंय चडशें गरजे जाय जाल्यार भायर सरचें.
The country meanwhile has seen a massive spike in cases with 2.47 lakh fresh COVID-19 cases and 380 deaths. National positivity rate too saw a jump from 11.5% to 13.11% with a weekly average of 10.8%. 2,47,417 fresh COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours. 380 new deaths due to the virus. Daily national positivity rate at 13%. Weekly national positivity rate at 10.8%. Maharashtra and Delhi report maximum number of cases of 46,723 and 27,561 respectively. Prime Minister Narendra Modi addressed the chief ministers of various states over the COVID situation in the country. Watch.
ये बात साफ है हमें सतर्क रहना है सावधान रहना है लेकिन पैनिक की स्थिति न आए इसका भी हमें ध्यान रखना ही होगा. हमें ये देखना होगा कि त्योहारों के इस मौसम में लोगों की और प्रशासन की अलर्टनेस कहीं से भी कम न पड़े. लोकल कंटेनमेंट पर ज्यादा फोकस करना बेहतर होगा. जहां से ज्यादा केस आ रहे हैं जहां ज्यादा से ज्यादा और तेजी से टेस्टिंग हो ये सुनिश्चित करना भी आवश्यक है. इसके अलावा हमें ये भी सुनिश्चित करना होगा कि होम आइसोलेशन में ही ज्यादा से ज्यादा ट्रीटमेंट हो सके. इसके लिए होम आइसोलेशन से जुड़ी गाइडलाइंस को प्रोटोकॉल को उसे फॉलो करना और स्थितियों के अनुसार इम्प्रोवाइज करना भी बहुत जरूरी है.
However, over 3 crore doses have been administered to children between the ages of 15 and 18 throughout the country in little over 10 days as the total number of doses administered exceed the 154 crore mark. However, only 50% of the country's entire population has been vaccinated. William Rodrigues and Ramesh Naik Raut for GOA365 from Panjim and Margao.
We will take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. Now for the weather. Chilly weather gripped the state yesterday as temperatures were nearly 3 degrees lower than normal, with maximum and minimum temperatures being recorded as 29.3 degrees Celsius and 18 degrees Celsius respectively. Isolated areas saw fog and mist early this morning, which has been predicted for another 5 days. Skies will be partly cloudy for the next 4 days.
Maximum and minimum temperatures today are expected to hover around 30 degrees Celsius and 19 degrees Celsius respectively. Minimum temperatures will remain stable for another 2 to 3 days, post which it is expected to gradually rise. No other weather or fishermen warnings have been issued so far. Bureau Report, GOA365.
With that, we have come to the end of this news bulletin. For more news and updates, log into our website www.goa365.tv. Follow us on Facebook, GOA365 TV, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, GOA365 TV. or download our app, which is available on both Android and iPhones to watch all the latest news and updates on your mobile. Take care, stay safe, and keep watching GOA365.